Hey, I didn't go to a science type of environment or to a lab or to a sci-fi place. I still have my construction harness around here. I'm a guy who went to school into a small mountain town, middle of nowhere. So I don't know what I'm talking about. So consider this one is just entertainment. So this is about how teleportation is possible. And some people have some clues, and some people copy some information from the internet and from people who claim they know or they are some big name scientists. Other people have no clue. So only few people have a deeper understanding of how teleportation is possible. And I'll give you some clues. Will not get into the science of the phenomena. I can tell that certain yogis, certain type of people who have energy type of training, they are able to move their body, shift their bodies from place to place. They can appear in different parts of the world. So they master the energy work. They are so good at handling the energy that they can take the chunk of information about their body and move it somewhere else into the whole energy field. These principles were known, or the quantum theory, we kind of get towards that, but the current quantum theory is trying to explain a couple of things. But it was explained and it was used in a useful way by yogis long time ago. Maybe Jesus was one of those people. If you scroll through my previously recorded videos, you can find some ideas, some concept, how the whole world is made out of energy and how your five senses are fooling you, making you believe that the material world we live in is something solid, something we can touch, something. I mean, it's true, we can touch things through our senses, but it's all denser or less dense energy, and it's all encoded in a special way, the way computer programming people encode data, which is also energy, the way they encode data to create virtual realities, virtual worlds, programs, and make characters in the games do things. And they create artificial intelligence. So you can consider that you are sort of an artificial intelligence. You have willpower in our world. Of course, you are limited to our world. You have some willpower to change things and handle energy. It's like the computer programmer or the game programmer are created the artificial intelligence character who is able to learn and grow. And at the beginning, the character is being assigned with or designed with a bit of information that the character can take on and add its own. Same with people. We came in here with basic about how to survive and how to learn, how to grow. So basic principles of which is encoded in our field, in our energetic field, and the way we see it is our DNA. So in our physical reality, it's all encoded in the DNA. The way the body grows, the way the body senses the reality, the way we interact, the way the body generates different emotions. So it's all in our DNA. So that's a program. You want to believe it or not, It's a program, and we came into this world with that program, and we take it and we grow it, we expand it, and we can change our own reality, because at some point we have the power to change our reality, which like the character in the game is able to change its own environment and its own reality. So some the same way with the people on this planet, they were given the willpower to create, to destroy, and at some point they take this world to some place. Some people think we go towards destruction. Other people they don't believe that. They think it's advancement. Different points of view depends of the reference point. Those reference points are relative to different. It's all variable, and we create this variability here. So going back to the teleportation. So people tried teleportation experiments in the past, and so I was talking to my wife about how the energy around is being organized in little clusters of energy, like a denser energy that has properties which create shapes in our world, which we perceive as matter, which is comprised of atoms, molecules, and all that, but it's all denser energy. And that world, like I said, from our perspective, is based on atoms, but is deeper than that, is more complex than that. And between the bits of information, there is an infinite possibility, infinite variables. So the world is created so complex, so dense, we are not able to create something like that because we don't have the technology and the power to handle this amount of information. So the quantum computers are far behind this type of technology. The creator or the aliens used to create life and create us and create the energies and everything that we see around. I'm not talking about create by humans, but create that universe. So we just take bits of that matter and we mold it, we arrange it, we create our own world. But we actually take this matter, like kids play with sand and build sand castles and cities and different characters out of sand. So same thing with humans. We take this matter, which is made of atoms, and we mold it, we shape it, we give we make things out of it. But actually it's an energy created by another system, another entity. We don't know who's God or aliens, who created the basis of stuff that we use to create our world. So some stuff is being created for us, like the world around, trees, mountains, lakes, all that is created for us. And we little characters in the game, we take some of that matter and we use it, give shapes and make shelters, make trains, make airplanes, do things around. So we have a better life and we play, we explore life and we learn. So teleportation, coming back to teleportation, if we go by this concept that everything is made out of encoded energy, which has lots of information into it, even the atom has lots of information about how big is the atom, how fast it spins, how the forces of the energy that keeps the electrons flying around the same atom and not jumping all over the place, not disintegrating itself. So the matter is stable. The matter we know, it's stable because of that information that tells the atoms or the clusters of energy that makes the atoms and molecules and all that. It tells them precisely what to do. So because of that information, we have a stable world. It doesn't disintegrate. So if we take